So I hear you have an athlete on the U.S. karate team. So when you go into the Olympics? Yeah, karate's never been in the Olympics before. It's the first time it's ever been. Wait, what? I thought karate was already in the Olympics. It's the first time, actually. It's ever been. It's the first time it's only gonna, well, it's the first and last time it's gonna be in the Olympics from what I know. What? What do you mean? I thought karate was already in the Olympics. Isn't it like Taekwondo or something? Actually, no. Taekwondo is not like karate. It's actually from Korea. Karate is from Japan. Taekwondo is from Korea, so it's two different countries. Don't even get me started about judo. So you're telling me that Taekwondo and karate are not the same thing? And what do you mean about judo? Well, judo is, it's like when you wear those diapers, right? You must be thinking about sumo, not judo. Sumo is where they wear a special cloth, one cloth to, of course, protect their groin area from everyone from seeing all that. But yeah, sumo is like wrestling where you throw people out of a circle. Judo is where you throw people, but you're wearing a judo gi. They call them judokas, you know, judoka. Anyways, so you throw people in judo, but sumo, you wear less clothes and you're a lot heavier. I mean, look at Ronda Rousey. She does judo. I mean, you should know what judo is by now. And no, Taekwondo is mainly kicking. So judo became an Olympic sport in 1964. And Taekwondo became an Olympic sport in 2000, but it was debuted in 1988 in Seoul, in the Olympics in Seoul. But karate's never been. So you're just really confused. What is karate then? It seems like it's the same thing as Taekwondo. I mean, don't they just punch and kick all the same? I mean, what's the deal? I don't understand. I'm confused. Please teach me. No one says this, please teach me, okay? No one says that. They automatically think that karate and Taekwondo are the same thing. So let me explain it to you. Karate is from Japan, technically Okinawa. The two major styles from Okinawa are called Isshin-ryu and Shorin-ryu. And the four major styles from Japan, well, those came from Okinawa as well. And the three areas called Naha-te, Tamari-te, and Shiri-te. If you live by the Naha port, you did Naha-te. If you live by the Shiri castle, you did Shiri-te. If you live by the Tamari port, you did Tamari-te. So those three styles eventually became four major styles from Japan, and those are called Shotokan, Goju-ryu, Wadori-ryu, and Shitori-ryu. There's 35 versions of Shotokan, 24 of Goju-ryu, 17 of Shitori-ryu, and 13 of Wadori. Huh? Look, I already knew you were going to be confused before you even talked to me. See, that's the problem. Everyone thinks that everything's karate. And that's not even true. You see, karate is a very special martial art. And when you watch the Olympics, you're going to see people getting thrown, swept, punched on the ground. And you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, wait a second, this is different. I thought that you couldn't do that in karate. Well, yes, you can. You can. That's what I'm trying to get at, is that there's so many things that people don't even know about karate. And so I think it's important for you to go read. Just go to Google, type in 4 major styles of karate. And bam, you can get to the meat of all of it. And when you get to the meat of it, you can just start reading. And then you're going to be confused even more. Because there's so much history and so much information that you don't even know about karate. Just watch the Olympics and see if you can gather the differences between judo and taekwondo and karate, because they're all going to be there. And I think if you watch all of it, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that is different. Okay, so you need to educate yourself on what karate is. And no, my athlete is not going to be going to the Olympics. He's on the para team, which means he's a Paralympian, technically. Okay, I get it. Your athlete's going to be in the Paralympics, right? No, actually, karate is not in the Paralympics either. It's only in the Olympics. So there's only 4 people going from the U.S. karate team. There's 25 people on the team out of the 330 million people that live in America. And the 4 people that are going to go is Brian Tom Scott, Ariel Torres, and also Sakura Kokamai. They're all great people, character, and they're going to showcase karate for the United States against the world. And you need to watch them because they're going to show you what karate looks like. And it's amazing how far they've came. But yeah, my athlete's not going to be in the Paralympics, and he's on the para team, but not the regular team. The para team is attached to the United States karate team. He's been on the team since 2016. We've been to Austria for the World Championships, we've been to Spain for the World Championships, and we're going to Dubai in November for the World Championships, for his third World Championships. But the World Championships is not the same thing as the Olympics. You have to qualify through several stages that you have to do in a foreign country usually. This time it was in Paris, France. So you had to go to Paris, you had to, of course, beat everyone, and then you're selected amongst the very few to be in the Olympics. So it's a very, very strict and stringent process. So just because you're on the U.S. karate team doesn't mean you're going to the Olympics. It's not that simple. You would think it would be, but it's not. So there you go. Hey man, that went a lot deeper than I expected. Thank you for telling me that. Absolutely, but more importantly, a lot of people don't even really care. If they just see the word karate, they just think, okay, my kid's doing karate. So the point is that your question to me was, we're going to the Olympics. And my answer is what it is. It's pretty clear what you have to do. So the best thing, like I said before, is just go and do some research. If you want to do real karate, you should research it before you even go into a karate school, actually. So I already gave you the style names. And all you got to do is look for that when you look around the country for a real karate school. I mean, if it says martial arts in the name, then that's fine, but what type of martial art are you learning? You're learning Tang Soo Do, you're learning Capoeira or Capoeira or Muay Thai? It doesn't matter. Krav Maga, Sambo, Savate, things you never heard of before, most likely. But anyways, you got to do your research. So if you want to do real karate, you need to really check it out, because you could be paying for something that you think is karate, and you're not. Thanks for stopping by. Do you want to train? Are you interested in training with us? Not really, and I didn't really absorb all the things you just told me. I think you're just going to have to tell me again. Do you mind?